our first game, hockey game of the season, here on the network. So stay with us. We've got a lot of hockey action. By the way, this year, because our schedule, time-wise, is like it is, we are forced to cut the hockey games down a little bit in order to fit everything in on occasion, which is the case tonight. So if you see a lot of stoppages at we're stopping the tape when there's a whistle on the ice, simply because we don't have a lot of time tonight, what with the lengthy football game on some of our cable outlets. We are set to begin. No, we are not. Ricky Lee is sent out. And the draw won by the Patriots. Back into the zone. Stevenson has moved Joel Superfine back to defense. I think that's kind of how desperate they are to find a defenseman here this year. The Trevians Blue team a little bit more solid this year because they have kept their players for the most part from last year. Did not bring a lot of new players. Didn't have to reconstruct the team as much as they have had to in past years. Over to the side, off the boards. And taken to the far side. Patriots set it up. And right through the slot in your defensive zone. Not a smart move. Third back out. Now back to the red line. Played around a little bit. Now flipped into the zone by New Trier. To the corner, Tone. Ryan Tone on that near side boards. And it popped free, stolen away. Freed Brown in, shoots and scores! Freed Brown puts it in, and it's 1-0 in favor of New Trier Blue. McKay Freed Brown with the goal. The draw won by the Stevenson Patriots, put to the far side, flipped not out, now taken out to center ice, dumped into the zone, doing a dump and chase, put to the near side. Maelstrom tried to come up with it. Steve's got to put two hands on that stick a little bit more. Back the other way, Luke Carlson. Carlson bumped by McKay Freed Brown. Second time, he's still trying to strong arm his way, now picked up by the Patriots. Rotating it around, out to the high slot. Deflected in, goal! The initial shot and then the deflection, and we're tied up at 1. On the high slot, the shot from the defenseman for the Patriots, and then deflected in the traffic. In the corner. Now they battle along there. Freed Brown, Ryan Tone, stolen away. To the side of the net, the shot, the save. Down the man goes, Maelstrom. And Maelstrom going to get a penalty for charging. This blue team has 3 freshmen. 2 of them some pretty big kids for freshmen. In Matt Heimlich and John Heitman, C.J. Heitman's younger brother. Heitman, the goalie on the green team this year. Over here to the near side. Now again to the corner. Luke Carlson feeds it ahead out to the high slot, back over to the corner. Ranging in, nowhere to go with it. Danny Richmond. Danny, the freshman son of former NHLer and a former Metro North hockey player. Steve Richmond. Steve played for Evanston. Maybe the only person still left in hockey who remembers Steve playing on that great Evanston team of the mid-70s. Over here to the near side. Danny, a freshman, at Stevenson High School. Put to the far side. The Patriots bring it out of the zone. The Patriots put it in. That's Richmond. Tried to drop the pass. Did so. Back out to the point. Held in by Superfine. That kind of tells you where they're at. They have Joel Superfine, man in the crease. And the faceoff will move outside. When Stevenson has to use Joel Superfine as a defenseman this year, they're going to have some trouble. To the near side. Now into the zone. There's the shot, the save. Puck pops free, back out to the point. Here's another shot that ran into traffic. Back behind the goal line. All kinds of bumping around. Not a lot of quality skating, but then again, it's early in the season here. New Trier, when you're down a man, you can't be concerned with hitting people. You got to be more intent on stopping that puck. Right into the slot. Bounce free. Heavy check and then cleared. And the Patriots set it up. Third ahead, Underled. Back down into the zone. And the penalty having expired, it's icing. Icing against Stevenson. Now here come the Patriots out. Flipped into the zone. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to readjust myself to some of these players this year. Over on the near side. Here comes Joel Superfine into the zone. And it looked like a holding call. It is. Going to be holding on New Trier. And the whistle. At least it wasn't on Joel Superfine. The penalty goes to Jansen. Eric Jansen, a minor for holding. And the first penalty of the game. Now the face-off. Taken by the Patriots. Back out high. The shot, that ran into traffic. And rotates to the corner. Carlson. Put it over here to the near side. When you do a rotation like that, somebody's got to rotate to that point. You really got to spread it out. Put the two guys on the point to rotate it instead of one guy. Right now, a lot of these high school teams will run two players deep. And I think that may be because of the lack of talent going on right now in the state. That they rotate two players deep underneath. When in fact, I think you really should only have one guy there and rotate around so that one guy at each face-off circle approximately, each wing, and one guy out high, and then you rotate that puck to the man at the wing, who can rotate it out high and move the puck around in a, if you will, in a circle, looking for the opening. But what you don't want to do is have that center standing there behind the goal with nowhere to put it. See here. See, he's stuck in a position where there's nowhere to put it because there's only one man forward basically free in that situation, and he's pretty well covered. Although it works this time, shot and a goal for Stevenson. Joel Superfine, I believe. I'm not sure exactly who got that goal, but in any case, that's more of a new Trier defensive lapse on the blue team, not picking up the player standing in the slot more than standing near him. There's a big shot off the post. Over to the far side, out high. Here's another shot. That blast wide. Over here to the near side. 2-1, favor of Stevenson. The Stevenson Patriots. Started off fairly strong last year and sort of died on the vine. There's a shot, deflected, shot, a goal! And we're tied at 2. Again, the case of a deflection off the point. By the way, didn't you have a chance to tell you this? This broadcast brought to you under broadcasting rights, granted by the Metro Chicago Sports Network, solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the Metro Chicago Sports Network is an infringement of the copyright and strictly prohibited. Your announcers and independent producer of these games solely responsible for its content, and this game is pre-recorded for presentation at this time. We have a whistle. And back behind the play, a little altercation, and we're going to have somebody sitting in the penalty box, Luke Carlson. None too pleased about that. Luke Carlson gets the minor out to the blue line, and then the Trevians lost it, and the Patriots clear. Heimlich, one of the freshmen. Jansen ahead, into the zone. Brian Song. Near side, out to the point. Heimlich again. To McLaren, and then Heimlich put it over on that far side. The shot wide. Set up again. McLaren back out to Heimlich. Heimlich shot saved. The rebound knocked away. Beautiful job by the defenseman. I don't know who that was, but whoever it was, great job. The puck got behind the goalie. And a great job by the defenseman knocking it away. Heimlich over to the far side now. Brought here to the near side. Jansen into the zone. Jansen blasts it, and he blasted it wide. On that far side. Samuelson put it over here to the near side. McLaren. And everybody trying to strong arm along the boards there. They're still pushing at it. Once again this year, and the question here is, he's trying to freeze it, and now he's going to get a delay of game penalty. You're not allowed to freeze the puck. You have to play the puck. And so it's a delay of game penalty on Josh Lieberman. The rule is that you must move the puck. You must play the puck. You can't sit there and try and hold it along the boards to freeze it. That's a delay of game penalty now this year. So the Patriots down by 2 men. Out to the point. Dupree put it to the far side. Heitman put it to the corner. Back behind the goal. Wrapped around over here to the near side. Out top. Again out high. Dupree blasts it. And the save, I'm not sure if it was the goalie or somebody out front. A lot of traffic in that slot. Tried for a little backhander. That didn't quite work. Dumont lost the puck and cleared by the Patriots. Put over here to the near side. Dupree will set up the play. Off the boards. And stolen away. Superfine put it in the zone. Put to the far side. A little give and go. Down went Dumont. The puck popped free and cleared again. They're on that second penalty now. They're just the delay of game call. Maelstrom into the zone. Steve Maelstrom to the slot. Shot blasted it wide, and now grabbed and held on. And the Trevians, 2:52 to play here in the period. First period of tonight's action. Trevians still have a little time left on that minor penalty that Stevenson got for the delay of game. To the near side, centered right through, put over to the far side on the bouncing board. Tone tried to lunge into it. Here's the shot, and it dribbles wide. Freed Brown puts it back to the point. The big blaster by Tingy, and now the shot and the save, and held on. This year, I think Metro North's really going to be a 2, maybe a 3-team race, but I can't see Glenbrook North staying in it. Again, the behavioral problems are going to get to them, the egos. That's one thing that New Trier and Loyola generally don't get. Although New Trier actually got it a little bit more last year than in previous years. That may be because of the new coach. That's a possibility. In the corner. But anyway, green and blue. Green and Loyola are going to be the Loyola Gold, and New Trier Green going to be the teams to beat here this year. In the Metro North, with Glenbrook North an outside shot at it, perhaps. Out of the zone. Here's Joel Superfine. He tried to split the defense. The puck squirted through as Heimlich missed the puck. Near side. Looking for it. Right into the slot. Shot. The save, and held on. And now a little extracurricular push and shove. Ricky Lee in there. I'm not sure who else is there, but nothing that Shelky Brown will call. Congratulations to Shelky Brown. She not only is a excellent referee, in fact, she's a minor league referee, but she is also, we also got married this year, so congratulations, Shelky. Shelky from Barrington. Out and cleared out to center ice. Jansen flips it back into the zone. One of the few women referees. And an excellent one at that. Flipped down into the zone. Wrapped to the far side. Song missed it. Now right into the slot. Stolen away and cleared. All the way down. That's going to be icing. And that was a desperation attempt on the part of the Patriots as the defense broke down. Winding down the first period. And along the boards there, popped free. Another hit. As the horn sounds, ending the period. And some altercations at the end of that. A little push and shove at the end of the first period of play here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. The score is the New Trier Trevians Blue Team 2 and the Stevenson Patriots 2. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Start the second period. Flipped into the zone by the Patriots. Taken by New Trier. Looking for some help. Now picked up again, flipped ahead, out to the point. Trevians with the puck, having trouble getting it out of their own zone. Still playing with it. On the near side boards, out to the point. Deflected the wrong way. To the far side, Malmstrom. And now taken by Freed Brown. He gets stick up high. Nothing called. Now taken by Heitman, John Heitman, flipped into the zone offside. And we're just underway. First hockey game of the season here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We've got a bunch of the games on our network this year. We will have a hockey doubleheader. This year, because of the way our schedule is going to work, it's going to be a little bit different than we have done in the past. And we'll explain that when we get there. Back behind the goal line. And now pushed along on that far side. Puck. Nobody really wants to put their stick down on that puck for a while. Now turnaround shot, just a little wide. Deflected shot, a goal! Third try the charm, the puck in, a goal. I think Eric Jansen got that finally in. Now flip back down in the zone. Jansen chases it down there. Over on that far side. Jansen tried to shoot it ahead and now taken by the Trevians. Brought to the near side. Flipped into the zone by the Trevians Blue team. Everybody going to play a little game there. A lot of hands up high here. Shot and a save. Nice turnaround shot. Nice little quick shot away. Back over to the far side. Cathedral High School came in from Indianapolis. Played a couple of the teams here in the Metro, from the Metro North. And kind of tell you where everybody was at. They were, fairly equal with Highland Park and Deerfield. New Trier beat them 10-0. Battle along the boards there, put to the far side. I came up with something new that I've figured out here, a little accent. In direct correlation, the player that yells, the parent that yells the loudest is the parent with the least knowledge of the game of hockey. The loudest and the most, I guess. Back behind the goal line, over to the near side. Setting the play up are the Patriots. Final score tonight in a lackluster performance on the part of New Trier Green. They defeated Barrington 4-1. They didn't play very well, but came up with the victory. I think they tired themselves out with the cheering at the football game. Flipped over to the far side. Now there's the shot, the save, and held on. And afterwards, a little bump, and we'll have a penalty coming up on Ian McLaren for the late hit. There's the shot over everything. Over here to the near side. Rotated to the corner, to the far side. The Stevenson Patriots set the play up and stolen away. Out to the point. To the high slot. Back to the wing. The shot into the slot. Everybody pushing and shoving. There's another attempt. Shot saved, grabbed, and held on. In desperation, and now some pushing and shoving on the end. Heimlich. And what's Ricky Lee doing over there? No, Free Brown. McKay Free Brown was in there. Nothing called. Now taken by Malmstrom. And the Patriots steal it back. Stevenson Patriots with the puck out to the point. Here's the blaster. Save, rebound. Nope, didn't get it away. Flip back deep into the zone. Richmond, and he had his pocket picked as he tried to split the defense. Pushing and shoving along the boards. Out to the far side, back out to the high slot. Dump back to the corner. Taken by Richmond. Richmond looking for some help. Put it on the near side, give and go, back to Richmond. The rotation was to Superfine, but Superfine has to do a little better job. A double minor, actually, as you can see there. Out top, over to the far side. Right in front, shot save, rebound. Popped free. And cleared by the Trevians green Adam Katz. Blue Adam Katz. Trevians blue. On the near side. Richmond sent it to right in front. Shot a goal! On the backdoor play. And we're tied at 3. All tied up. That was a power play goal just 2 seconds into the second minor, so everybody now back to being copacetic, 5-on-5. Along the boards, they'll push it there. Pops free out to the point. There's the big blaster, and that was deflected just a little wide. To the near side, cleared back out to center ice. The Trevians get themselves a little crossed up. And now Ricky Lee lost the puck in the slot. Bounced around out to the point, held in the zone. There's the blaster, the save. To the near side, cleared ahead. And Ricky Lee was not ready to receive the puck. In the corner. Patriots out to the point, held in. There's the shot. And the save. Not much on that shot, however. And now on the near side. Over to the slot. Bounced away. And cleared. And swatted around. Over here on the near side. Flipped back. Brought into the zone. Put to the far side. There's the shot, the save. And put back behind the goal line. Held in the zone. The big blaster. That goes wide. And now from the shallow angle. The shot, the save, grabbed and held on. Far too many wraparounds. And far too many shallow angle shots. Particularly giving too much time to that goalie before taking those shots. Bouncing around, they're pushing and shoving, they're still pushing, the whistle blows, and it's still going. And I think we're going to have some coincidental minors here. We do. Coincidental minors, 1 to each side. Teams will still skate 5-on-5 while the two sit in the sin bin for 2 minutes. They won't sit, apparently. That's the problem I have with Winnetka Ice Arena, is the fact that they don't separate those boxes from the benches. Which is fine for little kids, but not high school. And the bantam, maybe even the peewee level, we really got to have those benches separated. They used to have some wooden doors that kept on getting broken, so they just took the doors off, but didn't put anything there. So you can see, like for New Trier, you can't really tell who's in the box and who isn't. Offside against the Stevenson Patriots. 5:30 to play here in the period. Tied at 3. And on the face-off. Cleared back to the blue line and put over on that far side. Cleared ahead. And now flip back down into the zone. Long shot, and it's offside anyway against the Trevians. Again, we are editing the tape today because of the length of the football game for some of our cable stations that cover our broadcast and our need to fit our sports into a set amount of time that we are given. Offside on the part of the Trevians, and then a late hit. And then I think McLaren's going to get one here. Yeah. And Dupree. No, just McLaren. The offside, and they were coincidentals, I believe. Into the zone comes Richmond, and then he fell down. The puck pops free out to the point. Joel Superfine kept it in the zone. Knocked down and then cleared by the Trevians. Ah, bad move. Now here's Song into the zone. Song with the backhander, and that was just a little wide. That was a mistake on the part of the defenseman there in giving up on the puck. Is that Luke Carlson? Whoever it is, he's skating way, yeah, it is Luke Carlson. Skating way too far. Trying to save. Skating way too far forward. And you can see he wears out a little bit here. They're pushing it along now. It pops free in the whistle for the stoppage. And I think the Stevenson parents, a little out of control here, wondering why they didn't call the delay a game on the new Trier player when they called it on the Stevenson player. And the difference was that there were two Stevenson players on the new Trier player just now, and nobody really on the Stevenson player when he was trying to freeze the puck at that moment. They battle along the boards. Carlson out to the point, Superfine. Back to the corner, past Carlson. See, one of the things about a team like Stevenson, it's the same thing with the thing with like Glenbrook North. They're impressed with the numbers. Oh, he has, 36,000 points and whatever. Shot and a save. And they talk, the Stevenson guys, family, people all talk about, score goals, do this, do that. Everyone's looking that, they're the next Mark Harris and whatever. But something, we lose the puck here and get a face-off. What makes a great hockey player is the ability to do both offense and defense and pass the puck and all the other things. And I think that you look at a lot of these teams and a lot of these players, and today they don't have that concept of team. And I think that's all the parents' fault, and the parents screaming at their kids to score goals and not an understanding of the game of hockey the way it's supposed to be played. Shot and a save. Rebound is in. A goal. He put his pads down on it, but not before it had actually crossed the goal line. far side, flipped down deep. Heitman put it on that far side, and now the Trevians having a little trouble moving it along there. A lot of bumpings and knockings in the night, which is appropriate. This game in a real time being played on Halloween. We lost the puck out of the zone, and it was a Stevenson player that did it. Or was it no, it would have been a new Trier player that did it. Shot, the save. Maelstrom with a nice shot from the slide. And the save. And again, they're going to chase the Trevian. Get the face-off. Back out to the high slot. Over here to the near side. And now flipped. Nearly a 2-on-1. Broke down. Bad passing. Maelstrom over to the far side and never got into the zone. It would have been offside anyway. Now taken by the Trevians, and they flip it into the zone. Stevenson Patriots set the play up, stolen away. Maelstrom couldn't come up with it before he ran out of room to shoot. And he did a wraparound and the save. And cleared out to center ice. And back into the Trevians end. The Trevians will regroup behind their own goal. Over here to the near side. And now tone and a whistle. And we're a little pushing and shoving. Little trash talk on the end of it. Coincidental minors coming up. Trevians lead 4-3. And 30 seconds left to play here in the period. The draw. Joel Superfine back behind the, shoved it to the corner, popped free. Now Freed Brown comes over to help. Heimlich. And they still push it along. Ryan Tone, he missed connections with it. Now Tone came up with it. Kind of poked it away. 2-on-1 break. Back to Tone. Tone, shallow angle shot. Shot it high. There's a shot. That ran into traffic. And the horn sounds into the period. At the end of the second period of play, the New Trier Trevians 4 and the Stevenson Patriots 3 will be back with more in just a moment here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Welcome back. We're ready to start the third period of tonight's hockey action. Taken by the Patriots again. They bring it into the zone, flipped deep to the corner. Back behind Heitman. John Heitman put it to the far side, cleared out to the point. Held in the zone, and now cleared to center ice. Underled with the pass. The Patriots sending it up. This year, New Trier Blue, new coaches. Well, old new coaches. They've got a new set of coaches, but they have been here before. Shot and a save. The Trevians' new coaching staff is for the blue team, Kurt Wittenberg and Terry Mayich. Mayich, a number of years coaching with the JV and the blue team a number of years back. And Kurt Wittenberg coached with the green team on that team that won was the assistant. He was the assistant with Dave Cromer. And a whistle towards the end. And now some extra pushing and shoving on the end of that. And I think we're going to have some more penalties coming up. We do. Nick Samuelson. Coincidental minors. Nick Samuelson for New Trier. Didn't catch the number on the Stevenson. Stevenson, these dark jerseys, these road jerseys, are just awful to read the numbers on. There's a big blaster and the save. Jansen got it away from the point. On the near side, there's a shot, the save, the rebound. Taken to the near side, held in deep, and now we have another penalty. Coincidentals coming up on that far side. They got their sticks up a little bit. One for holding, and I think, and one for high sticking. Either that or coincidental high stickings. I didn't really get a chance to see the signals. So again, nothing on the clock. And everybody going to skate copacetic, although the numbers on the benches are going to dwindle rather quickly. We keep going this way. Shot and a save. On the near side. I think there are a number of things that are going on right now. I don't think players are as dedicated as they used to be. I think parents expect more of their kids for less effort. And all they care about is that they play games, not the work ethic that gets them to the next level. But I think that's true. I'm saying hockey because we're watching a hockey game. I think that's true in a lot of the sports. I think, that's what's going on right now. Parental ego having such a tremendous the parent that a kid doesn't have to work for it. I mean, take a look at this new Trier referendum for the two four-year schools, and the parents that want the 2 4-year schools, they want the kids to have the opportunities without putting forth the effort to get there for that opportunity. Over on the far side, that is the competitiveness of having to put forth the effort and do what's expected of them. And it's true here. Over on that corner. Everybody fighting for it. Back behind the goal line. Dribbles over here to the near side. And the Trevians on the breakout. John Heitman fed it ahead for Maelstrom, and Maelstrom off the boards, got it into the zone. They'll go to the corner for it. Again, Steve Maelstrom with that one hand on that stick. Puck stolen away by Ricky Lee. Nowhere to go with it. Now Lee on the corner. He's being helped by Maelstrom. Back out to the point and cleared to center ice. And back into the Trevians' end where it's icing. Whoops. Can't be icing. It was the Stevenson player. It was the new Trier player that did that. Yeah, okay, we'll have the face-off. Lineman error. It was the new Trier player that put it back to the point, and Heitman wasn't there for it. Now it's offside. And they'll call that intentional, so we're back to where we might have been had that actually been icing. Over on that far side boards there. They battle for it. Puck pops free off the boards. Up ahead again, Carlson. Shot. A save. That was Superfine that got that away. Now they push it along, and the whistle. And closing the hand on the puck. Stops the play. Is it any wonder that the Stevenson, listening to these Stevenson parents, is it any wonder that the Stevenson players are spending more time whining to the referee here, Shalky Brown, Some of these Stevenson parents are just unbelievable. We're going to have a little problem with them over the course of the year. Out to the point. Lieberman kept it in the zone. And stolen away by the Trevians. Out to center ice. Flip back down into the zone. And that's offside. On the near side. Now put over to the far. Cleared into the zone. And they push it along. Pops free. Heavy check thrown in there by Nate Wolf. And nobody knew where it was. Cleared back out to center ice all the way down. That's going to be icing. And it is icing. For the break of the action, let's take a break. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We'll be back with more in just a moment. 6 to play here in the third period. Trevians Blue leading Stevenson 4-3. On the near side board, back behind the goal line, put over to the far side, and the Patriots having trouble getting it out of the zone. They got it out, and then nowhere to go with it. Dupree shoveled it ahead, intended for Dumont, or Song rather, and that didn't quite get there. McLaren dropped past it into the zone, right in, right through the slot, couldn't get the shot away. Tied up nicely, and then on the near side boards. They'll push and bump along. And now the puck frozen. Stopping the play. Back behind the goal line again, over to the far side. And the breakout broke down real quick on an overled pass. Jansen lost it, put over to the far side, out to the point, held in the zone by Stevenson, couldn't get the shot away. Stick was tied up nicely, now flicked away briefly. Back to the point. Here's the shot knocked down by Jansen, and the Trevians clear out to center ice. Back the other way, opening up the play a little bit. Song over here to the near side. And now picked up by McLaren. Out to the point. Actually, shot saved, rebound is free, and now finally grabbed and held on. And a late punch. And we'll get a penalty here. Ooh, me? And Joel Superfine will go sit for the late hit well after the play. Joel Superfine, a minor for, I would guess, roughing. Back out to the point. Heimlich over to the near side. Now put in deep. Back out to Tingy at the point. Over to the far side of Heimlich. And he missed the puck. Now the puck squirts to center ice. Flipped back in by Carlson into the zone. Stolen away. The Trevians come back. Whoops. Tingy going to go sit. On a whoopsie. Travis Tingy, a minor for hooking. On that far side now, flip back down into the zone. The shot and held on to save. And a little extra in the end. Little feistiness. Taken by the Stevenson Patriots. Stevenson into the zone, spreads it out to the near side. Now cleared ahead. And we got a penalty for holding. Danny Taggart. Danny Taggart, a minor for holding. Two of the players that are going to have to stay on the ice for Stevenson during the course of the season, and going to have to step up and do what needs to be done. Freed Brown. McKay Freed Brown takes the shot himself and the save. Joel Superfine, you expect him to be among the top scorers in the Metro North this year, but he's going to have to do a lot more than just score goals. He's going to have to set that offense and do that. It's far tougher to score goals if you take the shot yourself. It is far easier to score goals if you also know how to read your line mates, because then the defense and the goalie don't know what to do with the puck. What you're going to do with the puck, and they can't set up for it. Shot, a save, rebound, a goal! Ricky Lee puts it home. And it's 5-3 in favor of New Trier. Coincidental on the ice. The first penalty had ended. The Superfine minor had ended. Therefore, at the point of the goal, they were skating coincidentally equal on the ice. On that far side. Cleared ahead. Oh, lost the stick. I don't know if the stick, he just dropped it out of his hands or if it's broken. Taken by the Stevenson Patriots. Stolen away right in front. Shot off the post. Rebound, goal! Ryan Tone, and it's 6-3. Well, the Stevenson defense broke down, and Lee got the shot away. Tone on the rebound. And don't fault the goalie for that one. Fault the defense. Back behind the goal line. They push it along there. Pop around. Now picked up by the Trevians right through the slot to the near side. Out. And the Heitman kept it in the zone to the side and now grabbed and held on. A whistle and a stoppage of play. Back behind the goal line. To the near side, out top, and a whistle. And a penalty on John Heitman for roughing. Now I got the schedule courtesy of Mike Malls, the manager of Stevenson. We got the schedule of the Loyola tournament. Oh, looked almost like a run there, because then again, when you got players standing around on the ice, anything's possible. And let's see, New Trier Blue will open in the Loyola Thanksgiving Invitational Thanksgiving Day against Ashwaubenon. And Ashwaubenon near Green Bay, Wisconsin. And then Blue will play Mount Carmel and Evanston. Stevenson plays Park Tudor, which is a private school in Indianapolis way. Stevenson then plays New Trier Green and then Lake Forest. On the side, in the corner, cleared out to center ice. Bad job by the point men. in not keeping that puck in the zone. Patriots set it to the far side. Flipped into the zone deep. Wrapped around. And now picked up and cleared to center ice. To the far side. And then the Patriots put it in, and the Trevians clear again. 1:40 left to play. A couple of ticks of the clock left. A couple of pennies left on the penalty, and now it's over. Flipped back into the zone by the Trevians, and they whistle for the offside. Or is it for the altercation? I think it's for the altercation. Right at the blue line, it is. And the Patriots send somebody else into the send bin. Nathan Schuster for cross-checking. On the near side boards. Flipped into the Trevians' end. A little dying quail and stolen away. In comes Superfine. Shot, save. Back they come the other way. Now flip back down deep. Taken by Heimlich. Heimlich looks ahead and underled the pass for Song right through his stick over to the far side. And on the end here, we got some penalties coming up. And Joel Superfine making some comments here, coincidental minors. So again, a little feistiness on the end of this one. Little embarrassment on the part of the Patriots. And the Trevians Blue have had problems with penalties for years. Not as bad last year. And right on the end here, we got a couple of them. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see which ones Shalky Brown decides to call. Definitely call that first one directly behind the goal. Called a hold, I believe. And a whistle, and another one. Right off the face-off, a hooking call. Right off the face-off. A minor for hooking. Will this game never end without a... Benches are getting cleared, and everyone going to be standing in that little penalty box area. Trier didn't get a chance to finish the line change. And 4-on-4. Now flipped into the zone. Carlson tried to find the man on the far side, and that didn't quite work. Cleared. And icing against New Trier. With 14 seconds left in the game. Hockey action again next week, right here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Some of our affiliates will get the hockey game. Well, I guess, yes, all of the affiliates that are watching this game will get the hockey game next week. Final score, 6-3. Hope you've enjoyed this copyrighted broadcast from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And New Trier Blue wins at 6-3. We say so long, everybody.